Hey, welcome back to the Public Offender 100 channel. Like, share, and subscribe. Definitely keep supporting the platform, supporting all the lives and whatnot. But thank you, everybody, for everything. I've definitely spoken about this plenty of times, but it really doesn't get any better than this example right here. Trigger warning to everybody before we show this video. It's terrible. It's a short clip, but her story also is just going to be triggering too. But this is exactly what I talk about often, about how women often take accountability for things that they didn't do, that they didn't have any hand in, for their own abuse and their own mistreatment. I promise you, if I've ever heard it, it's been, I could count it on one hand, but I off the top of my head, I can't think of one time when men took accountability for even when they did stuff, let alone in instances when they didn't do anything and the woman was the one that actually harmed them.
Her fucking windows.
I just want to come on here and give y'all a little backstory because
Come on. Come on. Girl, he is busting her fucking windows.
I just want to come on here and give y'all a little backstory because I'm so fucking lost right now. Like, oh my god, man. I blame myself for so much of this shit. The end of May, been trying to break up with him for a long time. It's just a toxic ass situation. I had my hand in it too, you feel me? But I've been trying to get away from him. And he's just, the roles fucking reversed. They be saying that, like, I loved him too early, he loved me too late. Loved me too late type shit, you feel me?
That saying is wild. He didn't love her too late. He never loved her, but he also just didn't want to like lose her. He didn't want to lose control. When he saw he was losing control over her, that's when he reacted this way. A lot of dudes do this. She was actually, as of right now, she's kind of fortunate, obviously, because this dude is not all the way there. And, just one more example of why women should never break up with men in person, because this dude wouldn't have been able to take her breaking up with him in person.
End of May, don't talk to her for like two weeks. So he pops up on my house, breaks through the front window, comes in the house, breaks my TV, throw the TV at me, throwing the light at me, breaks the lamp, breaks the fan. I go to Miami for 2 months to get the fuck away from him. The whole time I'm there, he will not leave me the fuck alone. Blow me up. One night he called me 132 times off of different text me now numbers. Making fake Instagrams, blow me up on email, blow me up Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, making all these pages. I'm just blocking them, not giving them the time of day type shit. Blow me up on Cash App. This man has literally sent me probably like $15 a day in just ones. He's just,
imagine if he took all of this negative energy that he put into stalking her and harassing her and just applied it to him being a better person. Crazy, right?
not leaving me the fuck alone. Yeah, anyway, just that, there ain't nothing to it, man. And so I get back on Monday. He really quick backtrack. I'm in Miami. He's hitting up my sister, my little sister, asking her to talk to me for me, like all this shit, just all this shit. So I drive from Miami to Fort Worth so I can have my car the whole summer. I'm out there trying to get my mind right, money right, all this shit, right? And so one of my homegirls had like called me. She's like, "Hey, like, you good? Like this and that." Backtrack. I'm sorry. That night he broke in the house. He broke my phone too. So my birthday is June 29th, and so for my birthday I bought me a new phone. So I have a 6-year-old daughter, and so the iPhone still works. Like, it connect to the Wi-Fi. It just don't connect to the server or whatever. So I was letting her use the phone, but it was still logged into my iCloud. So I was text messages and calls and shit were still coming through, but she over there texting my phone. Girl, give me my phone. So I put my phone on Do Not Disturb so she wouldn't get no notifications on her phone. When I sit here and tell you, there is never a day in my life where I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. My phone is never on Do Not Disturb. I hate that shit. My homegirl texts me. She's like, I'm about to text you, don't answer. I didn't see that because my phone was on fucking do not disturb. My homegirl calls me. I get the call comes through, or whatever. She's like, hey girl, like you good? Like, I'm just seeing how far away you are. This, that, because 2 hour drive from Fort Worth to back to my hometown or whatever. Like, yeah, girl, I was like, I'm picking up my sister from the airport right now. I was like, we about to head back down there. I'll be there in like 2 hours, right? Boom. As soon as I get off the phone with her, I'm going through my text message. I see she fucking text me. Text her right the fuck back. I'm like, Miko, wasn't it? This man popped up at my homegirl's house. She has a fucking 6-month-old baby. Just her and this little boy at the house. Her and her son at the house. Made her call me right there while he's in her house.
Where are all the protectors? This is what I be talking about. Where are all the protectors? And I'm being facetious, obviously, because I know men aren't the protectors, but where are all the protectors? We're never there when they need us. It's weird, right? It's crazy. It's almost like we don't actually protect women. It's crazy.
Y'all hearing this? He made this girl call me while he's in her house. Went knocked on her door, trying to get a hold of me. Me and my sister, we drive from Fort Worth. We drive back down here. As soon as I'm pulling up to my fucking mom's house, my sister's like, Miko's behind you in his fucking car. He was staking out my mom's house. Staking out my fucking mom's house, okay? All this shit goes on, this, and that. Leave some flowers on the car, this, and that. All this shit happened in the video I seen. I got back to Texas Monday. Back to my hometown Monday night. Thursday night is when he did all that shit last night. 3 fucking days I'm back in this town. I haven't seen him or talked to him in 3 months. So,
what did you, and to the men, once again, what could she have done better? She cut him off. She ignored his calls. She didn't lead him on after the fact, whatever the case may be. What could she have done differently? I'm not seeing anything she could have done differently at this point.
Anyway, the neighbor upstairs talk about he's been seeing him on the side of the house. He's been out here for like the past 3 days. Parked on the side of the house. Y'all don't understand. I have lost everything. I've sacrificed a lot of myself, and that's why I'm so mad at myself. And I blame myself for a lot of this shit because in my head, I'm like, how could I love a nigga like this? What did I?
Because he lied to you. He manipulated you. But here she is taking accountability for it. But for what? For being manipulated, for being abused? Literally, this is what I be saying. Women will take accountability for shit that they like. And I don't think she's dumb or anything like that. But this, maybe not to this extent, but more than likely, this is going to happen again. More than likely, some other dude is going to abuse her in some different way. And it's like, is that going to be her fault too? Like, it's crazy.
I love, like, what did I gain? What did I gain out of being with a nigga like this? I didn't gain nothing. I lost everything. I went to Miami, so busting my ass off, trying to come back to Texas to get me and my daughter a fucking house. Her birthday is August 10th. She starts school August 15th. Now I gotta, the money I used, I got back to Texas Monday, Tuesday. I went out and I applied for 3 apartments. I'm waiting for them to get back, one of them to get back with me. I know I'm gonna have to pay a deposit and shit. Like, so I have like about $1,500 saved up. So I know, that's what I'm saying. The money that I do have, like, this shit gotta go to my car. My fucking car. I can't make money to pay bills and shit without my car. It's just a full cycle. It's just a full cycle. And like I said, I'm more mad at myself than I am him. Like I said, to tell you really in this situation.
Definitely be more mad at him. But yeah, this is really frustrating to listen to. I'm mad at him, obviously, but it's just I get it to a certain extent. It's like, what can she do? You know what I'm saying at this point? But feel, you know what I'm saying? But be like, and she don't want to feel bad for herself. So she's like, it's my fault. You know what I mean? Like that. Cause man, this is so crazy. I've seen this so many times with women. I've seen this so many with it, not even like just in relationships with their kids, with their, friends at their job. Like women are constantly apologizing for stuff. You know what I mean? Like women are just like trained or conditioned to just apologize for everything and like take accountability for everything. And it has nothing to do with them. This has nothing to do with her. She didn't do any of this stuff. She did nothing to me so far. I haven't heard anything where I'll be like, well, shouldn't have did that. Cause she dated him. Like
The money that I do have, like, this shit gotta go to my car. My fucking car. I can't make money to pay bills and shit without my car.
he knew that.
It's just a full cycle. And like I said, I'm just so I'm more mad at myself than I am him. Like I said, until you really in this situation, you just sit back and think like, what was all this shit for, man? Like, what did I get out of this shit? What the fuck did I get out of this shit?
So when women are checking out, when women are not willing to be with men in close proximity to men, this is the type of stuff that this is extreme, but it's also not, it's not that uncommon. It's not that uncommon. And I'm so tired of men talking about it's a small percentage of men that do this and yada, 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 because this man is clearly abusive, right? I mean, what he did is abusive, but he didn't, as of now, he didn't lay his hands on her in this instance. He most certainly will and would if he gets the opportunity to. But he didn't lay his hands on her or anything like that. But this is extreme abuse. Extreme abuse. And so many men will ignore this, downplay this, call this a social media talking point, so on and so. No, this is abuse of the highest order. This is crazy.
What benefit did I get out of this? How could I sit here and love a nigga like this?
And when the women check out completely, the men will be like, oh, go be with your cats. Have a great life with your cats. What? This man smashed up her car, her livelihood. She has a 6-year-old daughter. He doesn't care about her daughter. He doesn't care about her. This ain't in the name of love. He don't like her. So why do all of this? He don't like her. Control. His ego was hurt. It was bruised that she was willing to walk away. He was probably using her for something too. And when she cut him off, this is how he reacted.
My fucking daughter was here last night in the video. Y'all have the sound player. You can hear my daughter crying in the background. She steps on glass. There's blood and shit all over the fucking bathroom floor because she done cut her foot so bad. It's fucking literally leaking blood. That's what I'm saying. Like, but yeah, he's in jail. Oh, we call the police. Call the police. He tried to take off his shit. No, cops got him. And do you know what the fuck his sister did today? Bail that bitch out of jail. Bail his ass out of jail. That nigga's back on the street walking around. The whole family's sick. The whole fucking family's sick.
That's an enabler. Well, I don't know. I'm sure the family is sick. I'm sure, but I mean, bailing people out of jail. I don't think people should be in prison for stuff, to be honest with you. Before, I believe in no bail. That's not a whole different thing. But yeah, the sister, clearly she knows something we don't, and the family is they probably are enablers, without a doubt. But that's crazy. That's crazy. And after watching all of that and listening to her take accountability for things that she had nothing to do with, I really get tired of how many men act like the things that I'm saying about women is like they've never seen it before. This is not a skit. The stuff that men say women do, they have to make up skits so that we see it. They have to make up fake situations. They have to make memes about it. They have to create it out of thin air, figments of their imagination, right? The stuff that women go through, we catch it on film because it's happening so much. We see it so often. Whip out the phone. It's happening right now. DV, it's happening right now. But the amount of lying and gaslighting that men will do to not take accountability is, it's uncanny to say the least. Like, it doesn't make any sense at this point. Because you've seen this stuff. And you guys will sit up in our face and be like, but what about women? But what about women? They need to take accountability too. They need to take accountability too. For what? For what? For choosing us? For dating us? For giving us chances? For not seeing red flags? Like, come on, man. Come on. So when the women completely walk away, when the majority of women completely shut down and they don't want to deal with us anymore, I don't want to hear y'all who just crying in the street, bawling in the street. I don't want to hear that. Because this is bad enough. It's not only that men do this type of stuff to women, it's also how men will protect this kind of man. It's also how men will turn around and say that the woman should have known better and she should have chosen better. That compounds the situation and makes it 10 times worse.